I'm an Australian lawyer, and today you are going to learn what your 5 explicit rights are under the Australian Constitution. Now keep in mind there are other implied rights that you may have as an Australian, and there are rights that can be derived from judge-made law. But in our Constitution, there are only 5 rights that are explicitly set out. The first of the explicit rights set out by the Constitution is the right to vote under Section 41. Sometimes this is split out into 2 sets of rights, which is the right to vote for the upper and lower house. And as long as you meet certain requirements such as age, etc., you have a right to vote. The second of the explicit rights you have under the Constitution is the right to have your property protected from the government taking it from you on unjust terms. That means that if the government wants your property, they have to give you fair market value for it. It has to go through a process. They can't simply come and take your stuff. The third explicit right, Section 80, an important one, a right to a trial by jury. Now you may choose to waive that right, you may choose not to assert that right, but it's your right to waive. You have an explicit right to a trial by jury. Under Section 116 of the Constitution, you have a right to freedom of religion. The state cannot mandate what religion you are, what religion you follow. It is your religious freedom, and it is your right to choose. And the fifth and final explicit right you have under the Constitution is the right to not be discriminated against based on your state of residency. I.e., we make Queenslanders pay all the tax, we make New South Wales people do this or that. Doesn't work that way. Australians are Australians. Now, there are other rights that you have, but these are generally rights that are implied by reading the Constitution or looking through the line. These are what's known as implicit rights. And other jurisdictions, like our Americans friend, have a Bill of Rights, which set out from top to bottom all of the rights that they have, how they utilize it, and they can be asserted and argued in court in a fairly logical manner. Many people, such as myself, think Australia would benefit from this system because it would be very nice, rather than pointing to a random explicit or implicit right, to be able to say it's right number this or right number that.